Hey, hi, it's been a while. I'm so excited to be back. I'm excited to be talking to the camera, to you, to be doing this again. I feel like a little rusty after just 2 weeks. Um, but yeah, I wanted to hop on and share some news. It's kind of late in the evening. I've got some calming tea here. It's raining outside. It's really nice, peaceful evening. And let's just jump into it. I've got, like I said, some tea to spill. Okay. So, I'm pregnant. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yep. And it's good. It's good news. It's happy news. Um, I have one child, a 3-year-old, and a sibling would be great. So it's great news. I found out right after making that video where it was like day 6 of the sugar diet, low calorie tracking kind of thing, calorie deficit tracking, that kind of thing. And then on day 6 and making progress, the scale was going down. I was feeling so good, very motivated, pumped up, and then the news, which it just throws you off, right? You're like, oh my gosh, because you have this vision of the future. Wham, you're on this other path. And I went through a little bit of identity crisis, like, oh my gosh, I am not about to go through a glow up. Mm-mm. I even had a nightmare where I was very obese. That was scary because it was just so opposite of where mentally I thought I was going. And in my dream, I was just like, which is very possible. I could gain a lot of weight. That happens sometimes. I'm one of those pregnant people who I don't really get too nauseous. When I'm pregnant, I want to eat the world. I love food so much. It is my joy when I'm pregnant, and I love really extravagant, flavorful meals. Like not like snacky stuff, but like gourmet, multi-dish. Like just I like to eat. So, but that's not. Who cares? Who cares? As long as the baby's growing happy and healthy, there will be a postpartum health glow up. So if you're here for weight loss, I'll see you then. Because it's not going to be about weight loss for a while. It might be about some of the good food I'm eating, but I don't, yeah, this channel is not going to be about weight loss for a while. What it could be about, which I'm keeping very flexible, if you're interested in sticking around, I definitely want to share a little bit more about the off-grid life philosophy. I really like thought experiments, the future, spirituality. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. All I know is that it is a creative outlet for me to express myself here. And I love hearing from you all, if you're still here, because I did leave for a little bit, and this might not be everyone's cup of tea. And I get that. I understand. This was a surprise for me too. It also was kind of early for me to be sharing this news. Miscarriages loss happens, unfortunately, more often than we realize or think about. It's kind of like a quiet, unspoken, common occurrence. I mean, at my age, it could be as high as 1 in 4, 1 in 3, potentially. So it's really not to be all sad and talk about really sad things, but it's a possibility. I'm not out of the first trimester yet. And I am someone who has experienced loss 3 times. So I feel good about this one, but I feel good about everyone. It took me a while to want to come on and make this video because it meant that if that were to occur, I would also want to follow up with that. And I had to figure out and decide if I was comfortable with that. And ultimately, I realized I was. I think that authenticity is important. Sharing true life, raw, unfiltered, the pain points and the joys is part of the human experience. But more importantly, or more strongly for me, was the reason that I was thinking back when I was going through those losses, and I turned to YouTube and I turned to other women who had their stories to share. And it helped me immensely. It really did. It helped me heal. So I don't want to become one of those stories, of course. And I am very optimistic that I won't. But I'm prepared to share, so. I'm optimistic that I won't because it's simply too painful to think otherwise. It's kind of a miserable life if I go through every day of this in fear and doubt. And it's my choice because there's a period of unknown. When you first fall pregnant, it's like that positive pregnancy test till your first ultrasound at 10 weeks, maybe 12 weeks, maybe later even, 13. And you just don't know. Like 10 weeks is a long time to just hope things are good. It takes a lot of mental strength and distractions to not spiral into the negative scenarios. I do want to one day share my experiences with those losses. They changed my life. They changed me. That's not for today. I wanted to share the news. I don't want to hide it. I've already can feel myself bloating. And I just feel like I started this channel. It's like, look at that. Oh yeah, that really enhances that. It's just up and down. And I started this channel, dieting, doing that crazy sugar diet and sugar fast and just talking about weight loss. So it just felt odd to come on and pretend and ignore just move on from weight loss without closing that chapter a little bit. So, and then now I can kind of be a little bit more open about this experience, and I would like to record a little bit of it for my own historical record. So anyway, that's my happy news, and I hope everyone is doing well. Do I have anything else? Just that I am still gonna say carved up during this journey. Carbs, carbs, carbs. It feels good to eat carbs while growing a baby. However, speaking of food, I am really getting pulled toward eating more protein and fats. Like fats especially. I'm really loving avocado. And even nut butters, like nuts and stuff. So eating more of that and just feeling more evenly distributed macros. Nothing so extreme, 80-10-10 or something. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll wrap that up. It's time for bed and for me to finish this tea. I'm sending lots of good vibes to you, and I'll see you in the next one.